Happy Wednesday, traders. It is Jacey with Empire Algorithmic Trading. Time for VWAP Vision Stock Talk, where we use the volume-weighted average price to make sense of the market, and it was a pretty interesting day today. So let's take a look. Time for a little stock talk. Well, happy Wednesday, everybody. Like I said, it's an interesting market. You wouldn't know it by just looking at the major averages, but the leading stocks, man, they had a heck of a day. I've got about 136 stocks that we have been tracking. They've been breaking out pretty much since February, and we try to keep track of all the signals that the algorithm flashes us. And over 25% of them were up more than 2% today. So even though it was a quiet market day, the overall averages were pretty subdued, but the leading stocks were on a roll. So let's just get right to it. The S&P 500 was just flat on the day. Nasdaq Composite up 0.1%, a little over 0.1%. Small caps did rally, but they appear to be, if we just set an anchor at this recent high, just bounced right off of that VWAP there. So that's not very encouraging, but it is a short-term move. We're just right in between a resistance and support. That tends to happen quite often, so it wouldn't surprise me at all to see the small caps continue to lead. We need the small caps to continue to work in order for this rally to succeed. And then same thing with the mid caps. Mid caps peaked up a little bit, but sold off throughout the day, kind of the rest of the market. But they're holding all right at support. Both very, very good-looking charts. Of course, it's just the action in leading stocks is just really kind of exciting and kind of overshadows everything that we're seeing on the major averages. Bonds did rally today, which is nice. And then, of course, the VIX came down a little bit. Pretty surprising considering how calm the markets were. But I think that's just a little bit of volatility coming out now that the Federal Reserve has passed us. But like I said, leading stocks were on a tear today. So we're going to review a couple of our stocks that were previous breakouts from our algorithm that we do provide buy and sell signals for our subscribers at patreon.com /Empire Algorithmic Trading. It's just $20 a month, $240 a year, and one trade will definitely pay for that because we find some big winners like Symbotic. Symbotic was up 14.5% today. Solid move. Broke out back here. Now, it did test. It did break both its 10 and its 20-day moving averages. Those aren't sell signals, really, until the stock has really started making a move. While it's basing, they're going to kind of bounce around those averages, but it never hit our 6% stop loss. Now, I did not take a position on this one, but I'm kind of regretting that. It was up 14.5% today, I believe. Let's just take a look here. Yeah, it's already up 20% from its buy point. That's a heck of a run. TSSI, another strong mover. Fear got a little bit of the best of me. I sold a significant portion of my position right around here. I was kind of worried of a round trip. I just wanted to lock in some decent gains. But it turns out I should have held out for more. But I do still have some positions, so I'm really excited about this one. Up a solid 9% today. This one is just on a tear. I think 1509. Let's just do the quick little math. Yeah, it's up 57% from its second buy point right there. Very solid move. Data up 6.3% after looking like a failure. Broke the pivot point, broke our stop losses, shook me out. I took some profits, and then it hit my absolute stop, my break-even stop. So I ended up washing out. But it found some support. It's kind of rallying. I took another position on that today. Might have been a little aggressive on this buy. We'll see how it plays out. But I'm just kind of anticipating this rally to continue. Just in the action of leading stocks today, it was really hard to not want to get on some of that. Like I said, we had 25% of the breakout since February, up over 2% today. That's a pretty significant move. Astera Labs was another one of those, up 7% today. This one I have in a couple of different accounts. I have it in a trading account, and I have it in a kind of a different account that I do a little bit more longer term, wider moves on that one. So I got stopped out a couple of times on my trading account, but I still have it in my long-term account. Really excited about this. This is a very exciting AI company. It's going to be hard to not want to buy some more of that. So really liking the look of that chart. FTAI, a breakout from a couple of days ago, tried to pull back a little bit yesterday, stayed well within our loss zone, held right at the 10-day moving average, and popped a solid 5.5% on increasing volume, just exactly what you want to see on new breakouts. And then longtime leader Robinhood, a new high for Robinhood after its breakout. It might even be getting a new all-time high territory. Look at that. Yep. It's been a new all-time high territory for a while, just surfing right along this 10-day moving average. Very strong look. Nice increase in volume from the previous couple of days. In originally at 48.65 for myself. It's currently at 78.35. Very strong move there, but overall, it was a very solid day for the market leaders. We did have a couple of sell signals, did have a couple of stocks break, like Transmedics. I bring this one because I do have a position in this. I got in originally on its first breakout at 95.52. I bought some more on this attempted breakout, but this one isn't working out. So I'm glad I took some profits, did my usual 5%. I did hold out, try to get a little bit more, but it just never quite got there. Exit out of the entire position today at 130. A really nice solid gain on that one, so very excited about that. But moved right into our breakouts. We had quite a few breakouts today, very strong looks. So I'm excited to go over that for our Patreon subscribers. Again, you can subscribe at Patreon, patreon.com/Empire Algorithmic Trading. It's just $240 a year. You get arrow reviews, we get educational videos, and of course our daily buy and sell signals. And sometimes there aren't even any signals. It's just basically we just kick everything out every day, say, hey, this is what the algorithm found. It runs all the calculations, checks the stocks that we search for every day, and just lets us know. We don't have to look at hundreds of charts. Just boom, here's a couple of charts to look at. Yes, I want to jump in on this one if it trades up. If it trades down, don't even worry about it. It wasn't a buy signal. So it's very easy. We try to make life easy for you. And like I said, we review those charts as well. Let's take a look, kind of give you an in-depth look of what they look like, what they are fundamentally, and kind of help you along in that regard. But for the most part, this rally is looking okay. I mean, it is a little disconcerting to see the S&P 500 live a couple of days below its VWAP there. The market is closed tomorrow, so we won't have a daily stock talk tomorrow. And of course, we're always off on Fridays. So we'll be back on Wednesday for weekly review. Again, it's just the action in leading stocks today was just too bullish to get too concerned with the way that the major averages behave today. I should say perform today. Excuse me. I need to slow down a little bit. It's we just need to settle down. I need to settle down. We need to just not be worried about what the major averages are doing. Focus in on what the leading stocks are doing. It was a heck of a day for leading stocks. Very exciting stuff. So as you can tell, a little excited. Happy trading, everybody.